Alright, so hey guys, I'm Cade, and I've been playing Apex for a long time now, and a lot of that time I've played Wattson. People believe her to be one of the more useless legends, but a lot of people have zero clue how to play her properly. I'm going to try my best to explain how to play Wattson after playing her for 8 straight seasons and show you some of the stuff I've learned. Without further ado, let's get into it. First off, I'm going to be explaining her abilities for people who are either new to the game or just completely forgot what she does. So for her passive, Spark of Genius, which allows her to carry more ult accelerants, and when she uses them, she gets her ultimate immediately, no matter what percentage she's at. This is really strong because her ultimate, I'll get into it later, but it's probably her strongest thing in her kit. And she also gets passive shield regen. The passive shield regen, it's not very good. I use it to get like the last bar of my shield for free without using a cell, but never rely on it. It's way too slow. That last clip was at 2 times speed, and you can see it doesn't do anything really. So never rely on it, but use it to your advantage if you can. Up next, we have her Tactical Perimeter Security, which allows her to place 2 nodes to create a fence, as seen here, and that does 3 things. 1, it damages people for 20 damage. It stuns them, messing up their sensitivity and movement speed, and pings their exact location where they walk through. It has a range around the last place nodes that you can see with a ring, and it is incredibly strong. This is what makes her probably one of the strongest defensive characters in the game. Her stuns are incredible. They can win you entire games just by one good fence, and it's all because of that stun. The 20 damage is very nice, but the stun is the most important part of her entire fence. Last but certainly not least, we have her ultimate Interception Pylon, which allows 3 things when she places it down. 1, charges anybody in the radius 250 shields passively. 2, allows her to place fences in 5-second cooldown. And 3, destroys any incoming ordnance, whether it be friendly or enemy. This is the strongest ability in her kit, no doubt. This is what shuts down Gibby ults, Bang smokes. Fuse's entire kit is gone just because of this one ability, and is incredibly strong. Don't be afraid to place it literally anywhere you need to, or to use it as cover. Now I'm going to be going over some general and advanced tips that you should be using in your games to make Wattson a more offensive character and allow her to be more aggressive. In most scenarios, you want to be placing your fences on doorways and other stuff, and make them as hard to shoot out as possible. That is very important. I think that is the most important thing about her fences, because her stuns are so incredibly powerful, and anybody who underestimates them will face the consequences. Also, if you have fences that are already set up, don't be afraid to use them. In this clip here, even though I have terrible aim and missed the guy completely, I used my fence to stun him, and if I was good enough, I would have won the fight. Also, be wary about other stuff such as things on the wall to block your fences, because if it does not have a clear pathway, it can't place. So be wary of that. It's mostly on Storm Point that happens, but it's very annoying, and you have to work around that. And also, don't be afraid to experiment with different places to put your fences. They can be really placed on anything. They can be placed on railings, they can be placed on ledges, they can be placed on rocks, they can be placed on a lot of stuff. It is very maneuverable. It is very, how do I put it? It's very, just there's a lot of variables that go into it. And this spot in particular, I use this on Storm Point. People don't usually look at that table specifically when they're looking in. They're more so focused on the fight, so they won't think to look there specifically. Just trying out different things. Honestly, practice is what makes perfect, and I'm still not a very good Wattson, as I said in the intro. I'm still learning stuff. There's a lot that I have to learn, and there's a lot of text with her. She is very interchangeable, if that's how you put it. She has a lot of variability, and she's very flexible. That's what I'm trying to say. She's a very flexible legend that can do a lot of stuff at different times. Another great tip is this trick right here with the door. Any door that looks like this, if you place your fence in between it, it will, and then close the door specifically, it will shut off the fence. Anything that goes in between the fence, whether it be a teammate or an object, I'm not sure if death boxes count, but if it's an object that moves or a door like that, except for regular doors, they will break regular doors, or a teammate, it will turn off, and that allows you to basically set up a trap, so when they open the door, they'll automatically get hit, and I use that trick quite a lot. It is a very good trick. Other than that, keep your ult, in ranked specifically, keep your ult for endgame for Gibby ults, Bang ults specifically. I use my ult whenever I'm going to res a down teammate, just in case if there's any grenades, arc stars, anything. And also, don't be afraid to use it as cover. It is a very good, it blocks bullets. It has a good bit of health, about 150 health, and it blocks bullets. So if you're sliding down a hill or something, or if you just are trying to get away, place it down and sit behind it. You'll get some free shields. Hopefully you'll be able to re-enter the fight and hopefully win the fight. Overall, Wattson is very powerful if you know how to play her, which that's the key point, is if you know how to play her. And I'm trying to help as much as I possibly can, pass on some of the knowledge that I've learned. She can win fights. She can win you entire games. Her ult is incredibly strong, and never, I mean never, underestimate a Wattson fence. As long as you know that no one is around, never go through a Wattson fence. It will be the death of you. But I think that's going to be wrapping up today's video, so if you could, please leave a like down below. Comment if this was at all helpful to you. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, while you're down there, why don't you hit the subscribe button? It's completely free, and if you figure out you don't like me, you can always change it at any time. But yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and thanks for sticking through with me this entire video, and I guess I will talk to you all later. Peace.
Burn is good.
Where'd they go? What the fuck going on over there?
A safety information card is not located in your seat pocket.
Yeah, what's
Just avoid
this?
bullets. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna land on height.
Oh, I landed on Omega Height! That was insane! That was crazy what I just did!
Correct. Michelle?
He's going up.
What about my glizzy? Michelle?
Oh! What? 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 I just... What? I don't know what the... I'm kind of glad I'm not a Pathfinder main anymore. I have found the greatest cheater in Dead by Daylight ever to exist. Can't even fucking hit me. Wow. I have found the greatest cheater in Dead by Daylight. What the fuck? What the hell? The greatest cheater to ever exist in mankind. Oh my god. Okay.